This is the ultimate speed test between the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Galaxy S25 Ultra. These are the best from Apple and Samsung. And thanks to the YouTuber Xeetechcare, we now have a full comparison that covers everything boot up speed, app opening, gaming, RAM management, video rendering, and even image processing. Let's see which phone really comes out on top. We begin with the boot up test. Both phones were powered on at the same time. The iPhone 17 Pro Max runs on iOS 26 with the new A19 Pro chip, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra uses Snapdragon 8 Elite Plus with One UI 8. Surprisingly, both devices finished booting almost at the same time, making it a rare draw. Next up was the Geekbench benchmark. Here, the iPhone pulled ahead in single-core performance with nearly 4,000 points compared to around 2,984 on the S25 Ultra. Multi-core scores were much closer, showing how powerful both devices are. In GPU benchmark testing, the iPhone also came out ahead with a score of over 34,000, while the S25 Ultra managed just over 16,000, but benchmarks only tell half the story. So let's see how they perform in real life. Starting with basic apps, both phones handled the dialer and settings smoothly. When moving to third-party apps, the results varied. Quora opened faster on the iPhone, YouTube was quicker on the Galaxy, CoinMarketCap loaded faster on the iPhone, and Spotify had the edge on the Galaxy. Twitter was slightly faster on Samsung, while TikTok also opened quicker on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Instagram was about even, though the iPhone loaded the camera faster. Gaming performance is where things got really interesting. Subway Surfers opened much faster on the iPhone, showing the benefit of that higher single-core score. But with Asphalt 9, the Galaxy S25 Ultra took the lead, and it also had the advantage of supporting 120 frames per second, something the iPhone couldn't match. In beach buggy racing too, the iPhone was slightly faster, but both delivered a smooth experience. PUBG loaded faster on the iPhone, showing its consistent strength in demanding games. For camera performance, both phones were tested in high-resolution photo capture. The iPhone's 48-megapixel mode finished processing noticeably quicker than the Galaxy's 50-megapixel mode, which took a few extra seconds. Even repeating the test showed the same result. The iPhone handled photo processing faster. Video rendering was another area where the iPhone dominated, using Adobe Rush with an 8-minute 4K clip. The iPhone 17 Pro Max was about twice as fast as the Galaxy S25 Ultra when exporting to 108p. While the Galaxy eventually finished, it was nowhere near as quick. If you're someone who edits videos on your phone, the iPhone clearly has the edge. In web browsing, both devices were smooth and fast, but the iPhone was slightly quicker when loading certain sites. Now for RAM management, the iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with 8 GB of RAM, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra has 12 GB. Both phones kept many apps open in the background, but Samsung managed to hold onto more apps without refreshing them. TikTok, Subway Surfers, and even some games stayed in memory on the S25 Ultra, while the iPhone had to reload them. This shows that Samsung's larger RAM has helped in heavy multitasking. So what's the final result? In raw speed, especially for video rendering, image processing, and some gaming, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is the stronger performer. But the Galaxy S25 Ultra holds its ground very well, especially with smoother multitasking and features like 120 frames per second gaming. Considering that the S25 Ultra has been out for around 9 months already, it's impressive that it still competes this closely with Apple's newest flagship. Credit goes to Xeetechcare, who performed all of these tests and gave us this detailed look at how both phones compare. Overall, both phones are extremely powerful, and the choice really comes down to what you value more. If you need video editing and raw speed, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is the way to go. If you want better multitasking and high refresh gaming, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is a fantastic option. The next big test coming up is the battery drain test, which will show us which phone is more efficient in day-to-day usage. So make sure you stay tuned for that. What do you think about these results? Which one would you choose, the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Let us know in the comments below.